Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing the Hyatt House LAX Century Boulevard, a surprisingly nice option available to you if you're staying at LAX on a layover or have an early morning flight. You actually walk right past the Hyatt Regency LAX, which is the closest Hyatt option to the terminals, and I've stayed there before and reviewed that on the channel, so you can check that out. I'll put a link down below. There is an airport shuttle that runs 24/7, and you can actually look at the website to find out where the shuttle is, so that's always helpful when these airport hotels do that. It's right next door to the Sonesta, as well as a pretty ragged-looking Residence Inn by Marriott. This feels like a converted office building complex to me. It does have that kind of mid-century modern feel to it, but I was very surprised when I walked in just how modern it really felt on the inside. This property opened up in 2021, so it's fairly new for the area. Love the Concord as you walk in, but I was able to check in a little early and got room 527. All right, so I just checked in here at the Hyatt House LAX Century Boulevard. So this is a combo hotel, so on one side of the floor it's gonna be your Hyatt place. Same amount of points was the Hyatt House, which are typically just a little bit nicer rooms, so went ahead and booked that. Staying on the 2K certificate, so I'm supposed to get 2,000 points back, even though I used points. So it netted out to about 10,000 points a night, which is a pretty good deal. Okay, so as you walk in, we got a little couch here for hanging out. Then right next to the bed, you got some drawers, a little lamp there, the phone. Nice little king bed with some art above it, kind of a nice little modern feel. And then you got a TV with a nice swivel on that, so if you're hanging out at the bar area, you can be watching some TV. Love it when they include that stuff. Walking over to the other side of the bed, we got an alarm clock with, looks like a USB charger, both kinds, which is great. Some plugs on the lamps near the bed, which is very helpful. Little closet there in the corner. Then we have the kitchen area, so the Hyatt Houses do come with kitchenettes, and this is a nice little kitchenette. So we got mini fridge right here. Looks like a freezer, which is always awesome. There's my welcome waters as a globalist. Little coffee machine, 2 burners. Nice sharp microwave here. Let's see what kind of dishes we have. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. A little trash can here. So it looks like you got to request the dishes here. You do have a dishwasher, which is great for those extended stays. Just seeing if they included anything. No, looks like you probably have to request them, send that up. Little chair, kind of combo desk and dining room. So you do have kind of an office style chair here. Very nice design here though. It feels very modern, not depressing. I like the ceiling too, that's pretty cool. I think this is a redesigned building, so I think that's probably left over from the original design, which is pretty cool. Very kind of flight themed, airplane, fast moving art here on the wall. And then as we walk inside the bathroom here, we have toilet, we have the sink, then the shower, no tub here. And then we got our standard Hyatt House amenities here. And a shower head. So overall, a very, very comfortable room. I'm liking the design of this. Very comfortable for a quick one-night stay here in Los Angeles. So after sleeping in the room, I gotta say, it's beautiful, but it was very loud. You could hear the airport noise, which is kind of expected for an airport hotel, but I gotta say, I thought that I had this nice courtyard going on here, and turns out it's actually where the airport shuttle picks up, and it goes 24/7. So I got a little unlucky on the side of the building that I was placed on. But overall, I think I would return here just because the rooms are pretty nice and well priced for the area. You can get that cookware upon request. I found that. And don't drink those Evians because they are an extra charge, even if you're a globalist. You get the free waters at check-in. But I love the modern art here, and I like the hallways too. It just was nice and welcoming and felt very modern. Not an airport hotel by any means. Just keep in mind that they did put the ice machines in the hallway, so definitely request a room away from those. The elevators were pretty fancy design, and were destination elevators, which normally not a fan of, but they were pretty quick. Took me up to the top floor, which is where the hotel's pool is. So they have a penthouse level pool. Good airport views here, decent sized pool, nothing special by any means, but they did have Grey Goose umbrellas, which is definitely the first Hyatt place that I've seen any Grey Goose branding at. Some of these rooms in this hotel are going to face the runway, which is really great for the folks that love watching planes take off and land. I think for me, I do prefer the quietest room possible, so that's what I look for. But if you're here on a sunny day, which was not the day I was here, it's going to be a good little pool to get some sunbathing in. No need to head to the beach. They have a bar upstairs that can deliver some food as well. There's a corporate event going on there, so wasn't able to really explore that fully. But downstairs, there's a pool table and this nice restaurant that's open late until about 11 p.m. It's also where breakfast is served in the morning. There's complimentary coffee in the morning for everyone, and if you book directly with Hyatt, you do get a free breakfast. I think it's $11 a person if you're not a Hyatt member. Used to be that Hyatt places all around the world had free breakfast, and they've changed that around a little bit, but I've had status this entire time. Pretty basic breakfast, but not bad at all. Some more shots of the general lobby area, but if you're looking to use points like I do to travel, I've partnered with Finance Buzz, who've chosen the best credit cards from their trusted partners to ensure you're not leaving valuable rewards on the table or paying more for travel than you have to. Visit jacksonjetsetting.com/cards or click the link below to learn more. In the basement, they have a small business center for printing out boarding passes, always very important at these airport hotels, as well as a few conference centers. And then there is a pretty large gym. This is a pretty impressive gym. They have the Peloton bikes. Get your 100 Hyatt points for doing a Peloton workout. That is a limited time promotion, I believe. And then out the back is going to be where you'll find the airport shuttle to take you back to the airport. It's actually not a bad location for a hotel in the LA area. Nearby, we visited the Academy Museum for the first time, and I was really flying in especially for Universal Studios, which was hosting their Fan Fest Nights experience. And I'm going to do a full video on this, but here is a quick preview. Of course, Universal Studios Hollywood has opened Super Nintendo World. It's about to be open out at Epic Universe, which I'm going to go visit for nearby opening day, the next day after official opening. But this event was really fun, had all sorts of special stuff going on. All the rides were open, including the awesome Mario Kart, so definitely something to check out. They had the Back to the Future experience down where they actually shot the film, and they had some special walkthroughs like this pretty awesome Dungeons and Dragons walkthrough. It was not like something I had any idea about. I am a kind of a nerd, but have never played Dungeons and Dragons my entire life, so it was pretty cool to do these special little events that are just going on just for a few select nights here in the spring, and I hope that they make the event again. So that is it for me for this video. Hope you enjoyed your tour of the Hyatt House LAX Century Boulevard, and we'll see you on the next hotel video.